Imagine a friend who is right 80% of the time, but refuses to tell you which 20% they got wrong. Would you trust them with something important? That, strangely, is a lot like AI. Today we answer one big question. Can AI actually be unfair? Emma's school got a clever new app that sorted photos by recognizing faces. It found Rohan, Jake, and Alex instantly, but it kept failing to recognize Emma and her friends with darker skin tones. Why couldn't it see them? That mystery is where our whole story begins. Welcome to LittleAIMaster, where 11 to 14-year-olds don't just use AI, they raise one. Over the next 15 minutes, we'll uncover real cases that shook the tech world, learn exactly how AI turns unfair, and best part, how to fight back. Let's meet your guide, Byte. This is your habitat, your home base inside LittleAIMaster. Each chapter you finish grows the world around you, like watering a garden of knowledge. The fairness lessons you're about to see are real chapters kids work through here, complete with stories, games, and Byte explaining every step. So what is bias? Bias means having an unfair preference. Picture wearing tinted glasses that quietly change how you see everything. A person might assume all doctors are men when millions are women, or that someone is clever just because they wear glasses. Bias is a shortcut that the world doesn't actually agree with. Here's the key, says Byte. AI doesn't invent bias out of nowhere. It learns from data that humans made. Think of AI as a student who only ever read biased textbooks. It absorbs whatever it's taught, including the unfair parts. Unfair data in, unfair AI out. Simple and serious. Here's the surprising part. Most AI bias is completely unintentional. The people who built Emma's photo app didn't want to exclude anyone. They simply trained it on mostly lighter-skinned photos. The bias hid silently inside the data and only revealed itself when real students, like Emma, were affected. If a question is already forming in your head, good. That's how every great AI ethicist starts. You can work through these exact lessons yourself, free, at LittleAIMaster.com. Now, let's name the different shapes unfairness can take. AI unfairness comes in many flavors. Gender bias, a job AI rejecting women for engineering roles. Racial bias, face recognition failing certain skin tones. Age bias, voice AI that can't understand a child's voice. Language and geographic bias, a translator that's brilliant in one language and clumsy in another, or maps detailed in cities but blank in villages. Engineers group the causes into three. Data bias. The training data doesn't represent everyone, like faces trained mostly on light skin. Algorithmic bias. The AI's goal accidentally favors one group, such as optimizing for people like past employees. And feedback loops, the sneakiest of all, which deserves its own moment. A feedback loop, Byte explains, is bias that feeds itself. Suppose an AI stops showing job ads to women. Fewer women see them, so fewer apply. The AI then sees that women don't apply and decides they're not interested, making the problem worse. A small unfairness rolls downhill and becomes an avalanche. Here's a picture to hold on to. AI is a mirror. It reflects the data we feed it. If that data carries the unfairness of the past, who got hired, who got loans, who got noticed, the AI reflects those old patterns straight back at us and at full scale. The mirror doesn't lie, it just repeats. Inside the app, fairness isn't one lesson, it's a whole journey. This course map carries you from AI makes mistakes to AI can be unfair, through bias in AI systems, and on to responsible AI development. Each stop teaches one piece, so the big idea is built brick by brick. Meet Priya, top of her computer science class, 3 internships, award-winning projects. She applied to 50 companies in 1 month and heard nothing back. Her friend Raj, with the same qualifications, got interviews everywhere. The difference wasn't her skill. A hidden AI screened her resume, and that AI had learned an unfair pattern. Priya's story echoes a real one. Around 2014, Amazon built an AI to screen resumes, trained on 10 years of past hires, mostly men. The AI learned that male meant good hire. It downgraded resumes containing the word women's, as in women's chess club. In 2018, Amazon scrapped the project entirely. In one of our course stories, a young builder named Maya proudly showed an AI that ranked 1,000 resumes in 10 minutes. Her mentor looked closer. Of the top 50 candidates, 47 were men, 3 were women, and 0 came from smaller cities. Maya hadn't created the bias, but her AI was amplifying it at scale. Now a number that should make us sit up. In real audits, a facial recognition system misidentified darker-skinned individuals about 34% of the time, but lighter-skinned faces only 0.8% of the time. That's not a small gap. Same technology, wildly different fairness, all because the training data wasn't balanced. These aren't rare glitches, they're what happens when AI ships without a fairness check. Learning to spot them is a genuine superpower, and it's exactly what kids practice inside LittleAIMaster. Free to start at LittleAIMaster.com. 2 more cases, and they're heavier ones. A hospital AI decided which patients needed extra care. It cleverly used past healthcare spending to guess who was sickest. But one group had historically spent less on care simply because they had less access. So the AI ranked them as less sick than equally ill patients and quietly steered care away from the people who needed it. Then there's COMPAS, an AI courts used to predict whether someone might reoffend. An investigation by ProPublica found it was about twice as likely to wrongly label Black defendants as high risk compared to white defendants with similar histories. When an algorithm's mistake can shape a prison sentence, fairness stops being technical. It becomes a matter of lives. Notice the pattern, says Byte. The places bias hurts most are the highest stakes ones. Who gets hired, who gets diagnosed, who gets a loan, who gets bail. A wrong song recommendation is annoying. A wrong medical or legal decision can change someone's whole life. The higher the stakes, the harder we must check. Here's a trap. Imagine an AI that's 90% accurate for Group A, but only 60% for Group B. Someone might shrug and say 75% average is fine. It is not fine. A 30-point gap means the system is quietly failing real people in Group B. Average accuracy can hide a deeply unfair model. Stuck on any of this? Inside the app, you can simply ask Byte. It's an AI tutor built to teach, not to hand over answers. It'll walk you through why the healthcare algorithm went wrong, step by step in plain language. Curiosity is welcome here, at any hour in your own words. Now the cleverest trap of all. A team might say, our AI never even looks at race or gender, so it can't be unfair. But AI finds backdoors. A zip code, because of historical housing patterns, can quietly stand in for race. These sneaky stand-in clues are called proxy variables, and they let bias slip through a blind system. So you can write perfectly neutral code, says Byte, feed it real history, and still get an unfair result, because the code followed biased data exactly as it was told. The lesson? We treat everyone the same is a promise about intentions. Fairness is about outcomes. You have to measure what actually comes out. Here's something that surprises grown-up engineers. Fairness isn't a single idea. Demographic parity means each group gets approved at equal rates. Equal opportunity means qualified people are accepted equally across groups. Calibration means an 80% chance really is 80% for everyone. Different definitions, and they can pull in different directions. And then mathematicians proved something almost philosophical. When groups have different base rates, you literally cannot satisfy every fairness definition at the same time. If one group has 50% qualified candidates and another 30%, you can't have both equal approval rates and equal accuracy. So fairness becomes a values choice, not just a maths problem. Proxy variables, calibration, and impossibility theorem. Yes, real 11 to 14-year-olds learn all of this through stories and games inside LittleAIMaster. It sounds advanced because it is, and they handle it. See for yourself at LittleAIMaster.com. Next, the toolbox for fighting back. Here's the hopeful part: bias is fixable. 5 proven moves. 1. Diverse data that represents everyone. 2. Diverse teams because people from different backgrounds spot problems others miss. 3. Bias testing across every group before launch. 4. Regular outside audits. And 5. Human oversight for any high-stakes decision. Fairness is built on purpose, not by luck. Engineers fix bias at 3 moments. Pre-processing, clean and balance the data before training. In processing, add fairness rules during training so the AI learns to be accurate and fair together. Post-processing, adjust the outputs afterward. The best teams do all 3: fix the data, train fairly, and double-check what comes out. Byte's favorite rule: human in the loop. For decisions that really matter, AI should suggest, but a person decides. A doctor reviews the AI's diagnosis. A loan officer checks its recommendation. A judge, never the algorithm, makes the call. The best results come from AI and humans working as a team, not one replacing the other. If an AI turns you down, you deserve to know why. That's explainable AI instead of a cold, declined, a fair system says. Declined because credit score below 650, weighted 40%. No prior history, weighted 25%. Now you can understand it, challenge it, even fix it. Laws in the EU and India increasingly require exactly this. To really understand where bias hides, it helps to see how AI thinks. In the app, you can watch a neural network light up layer by layer as it makes a decision. When you can see the path data takes, you start to grasp how one skewed input ripples all the way to an unfair answer at the end. Builders use a checklist called FATE. Fairness. Does it treat all groups equally across gender, region, language, income? Accountability. Who is responsible when it errs? Transparency. Can a user understand the decision? Ethics. Does this product make the world better or worse? Every AI that touches people should pass all 4 before it ships. Here's a mindset shift, says Byte. Ethical AI isn't a brake that slows you down, it's a competitive advantage. People trust products that are fair and transparent. Trust keeps users coming back. So building AI responsibly isn't only the right thing to do, it's also the smart thing to do. Responsible AI also means honest design. Beware dark patterns, sneaky tricks like a giant bright, accept all cookies button, while reject hides in tiny gray text. The interface is nudging you to give up privacy without noticing. A fair product makes the kind choice as easy as the profitable one. Notice these, and you can't be fooled. Knowing the rules is one thing, using them is another. In the Create Studio, you build your own AI-powered projects, and now you can ask the real questions. Is my data balanced? Could a proxy slip in? Would my tool pass the FATE test? Ethics becomes something you practice, not just memorize. Bias is one flaw, plain error is another. In one story, an AI health app saw fever, headache, and tiredness and guessed common cold. A doctor ran more tests, it was actually dengue fever. The AI simply hadn't seen enough dengue cases. Helpful, yes. Perfect, never, which is exactly why we double-check. Here's an eerie one. AI chatbots sometimes hallucinate. They invent completely fake information and deliver it with total confidence. They've made up fake research papers, fake quotes, even fake historical events. Trust AI like a clever friend who's been stuck in a library for years. Smart, well-read, but possibly out of date and occasionally just making things up. So when should you trust AI? Dictionary definitions and basic maths, high trust, those rarely change. Current events and the latest science, low trust. The data may be old. Remember the kid who told the class Jupiter has 79 moons when NASA now counts 95. Medical advice, very low trust. The higher the stakes, the more you verify. Byte's checking trick is SIFT. Stop, don't believe it instantly. Investigate the source, who's really saying this? Find better coverage on trusted sites, .gov.edu established news. Trace claims back to where they started. 4 quick steps and you go from passive believer to sharp AI smart thinker. That habit protects you for life. Spotting bias, catching hallucinations, judging when to trust, these are the real skills of an AI smart generation. You can practice every one of them, hands-on, at LittleAIMaster.com. Now let's meet a hero who turned one unfair moment into a global movement. Buolamwini was a researcher who discovered that a face recognition system couldn't detect her face until she literally put on a plain white mask. Let that land. The technology only saw her when she hid behind a lighter color. Instead of staying quiet, Joy decided that wasn't a glitch to ignore, it was a fight worth starting. Joy founded the Algorithmic Justice League, a group dedicated to fighting bias in AI and demanding fairness from the companies that build it. She didn't just complain. She gathered evidence, published it, and changed how the whole industry tests for bias. Byte's point is simple. One person with proof and courage can absolutely make a difference. So what's your move? If you ever notice an app being unfair, a filter that erases your features, a tool that ignores your accent, don't just accept it. Tell an adult, report it, describe what you saw. Speaking up is how unfair systems get fixed. Joy started exactly there, by refusing to stay silent. This is the heart of LittleAIMaster. You don't just study AI, you raise one. Right on your device, you train your own model, and now you'll do it thoughtfully. Is my data diverse? Am I testing every group? Raising an AI to be fair is the most important lesson a young builder can learn. And when you complete the journey, bias, fairness, responsible AI, all of it, you earn a certificate that says you don't just use AI, you understand it deeply enough to make it fair. That's a credential the world genuinely needs more of. Proof that you're ready to build technology that works for everyone. So, can AI be unfair? Yes, it mirrors the data we give it, including the unfairness of our past. But you now know the 3 sources, the hidden proxy trick, why accuracy isn't enough, and 5 ways to fight back. The mirror reflects what we choose to show it. Let's choose fairness. If today changed how you see the apps in your pocket, share it with a friend and subscribe. We go this deep every week. Then come raise your own AI the fair way at LittleAIMaster.com. Don't just use AI, raise one and raise it to be fair. See you in the next one.